Hello Leos, welcome to your horoscope for December 2021. So we've got a jam-packed month this month. So we've got the astrology. We've got on the 4th of December, you've got the solar eclipse in your 5th house. So this is going to activate something with relationships. Worldly, it's probably going to affect travel. It's also probably going to bring about also, I feel like, some fiery things coming out too. And then you got on the 14th, Mars is also going into that 5th house. If there's fire. So again, this is good for relationships, but also can be cause arguments and frustrations with relationships as well. Then we've got also on the 14th, Mercury is actually going to go into your 6th house. So that could be quite good to do with health, communicating and thinking about, where you're about health, where you're going to go, how you're going to maybe improve it. Then we've got on the 20th, you got Venus, which is actually going to be in retrograde on the 20th, and it's going to conjunct Pluto. And it's going to be also in your 6th house. So again, some sort of health related, but I feel like it's like you planning and thinking of where you're going to go. You may have to go back a few steps as well. Worldly, this is going to be affecting not like flow, but finances and banking institutions. It could be governments as well. Because it's going to be in Capricorn, it's Venus, it's love, it's money, it's different. Yeah, it's also going to also bring up shortages. So I would just suggest, if you can, beginning of the month, just go and buy a few extra supplies, just some extra stuff, just in case something does happen. And then you got on the 29th, you've got Jupiter is going to go into your 8th house. So Jupiter is actually going to be changing star signs. This is good for money. It's good for money from other people. So it's good for investments. It's good for if you need to get a loan. It's good for inheritance, taxation. It's all good for all these things. And then we've got, next month, December, we've got the square between Uranus and Saturn. So this is going to be your 7th and 10th house. So this is going to be some stuff coming up through the relationships as well as your work. So it could be unexpected problems coming up with work, might even to do with your relationship that's interacted with that. Some things could be coming up with that. It's going to cause very instability around the world. It's going to be coming up to some very there's going to be an interesting month ahead with what's coming up. Now, with you, when I've got the cards for you, Leos, with what's coming up with you. I just feel like you're jumping on something new, like jumping onto the next thing. I really feel like you're going to be quite active to do with your work and your career this month, where you are going on to new things, you are opening up, you're being more intuitive into where you're going to go and what do you want out of your work. I also feel like that you're going to get some sort of communication about work that's going to change where you're going to go. There's someone at work that's quite sly. They want to upset you. They're not there for your for you, for what's best for you, but it's there for what's best for them and where they want to go and what they want to do. This person's trying to maybe even control, manipulate you or a situation around you at work. But I do feel like there's a chance for you to move on, to get away from this, to go into a better situation where the money could be quite good there for you as well. But it's like a jump. You're jumping thing, you're changing it all around as well. But it's also like making some noise and listening to your intuition too with that. There's also to do with work, sort of like stepping stones. This person around you, you will defeat them. You will defeat them. It's going to be within your power too, but you might not be able to stay where you are. It might be a chance, as I said, to move on and move around with that. Also with relationships, I do feel like there's like some bickering going on, like walking, like bickering, like jumping up at me there. It is time now for relationships with you to head off in a direction. It's like there needs to be stability there for you, Leos. And I'm finding at the moment that the stability that you're wanting or searching for, there's movement. I feel like there's movement. It's like the opportunity that was once there has now closed, where it's like you took the bait and now you're sitting in this situation where with a relationship that you're just not happy about. You sort of, your eyes are open, you can see things for what they are very clearly now, and now you really want to move on to something a bit better, has more substance, where you more feel at home. Because where you are now, it's like you're feeling like you're the odd person out. There's definitely there for you to move, because where you are, there's nothing there for you anymore. Things have changed so much where it is time when you're being pushed to go in a different direction. And let's see what I'm going. To do with friendships, I do feel like friends could start blossoming. You're going to get more knowledge, more growth, even from friends to talking from them, like getting more things more coming out. And there's potentially of meeting someone new friends as well. There even could be finding new love through friends too, coming up for you as well with this card for this month. It's about branching out and being more social too, I feel like. Now, with money, I do feel like money may come in. There could be like a financial win coming up for you this month too, Leos. Something coming up for you. It could be good, financial win. Again, it's about remembering, not forgetting, listening to intuition, but not remembering. It's like something from your past. This needs to remember something about your past to go forward. Because I think you just need to remember to get where you want to go there. Look for family. There is about family. There is it is about this month for you, coming together and wanting to be on people that surround you, that you get along with. Like there's love, as well. When I look at siblings, there's a bit of it's like it's a bit dormant, like it's a bit asleep. Like you need to liven things up with your siblings, like going out more, having fun. But I feel like it's like a dormant. Maybe you're not with them, or you're going to see them. There's a other thing about just being dormant. I'm not too sure what that's about, but I do feel like by the end of the month, though, there's coming out of that and coming into a more of a social and family coming together as well. But it's a bit about greeting, but you're also you're protecting as well. But I also feel like there's a lot of movement there for you. A little travel. I do feel like traveling could be good, could be coming up where you are going to make a big move potentially this month for you as well, where you are walking your way. But something about travel, also learning could be good for you too, coming up, starting a new education coming up for you. Could also be a good month for that too, Leos. And I do feel like that there's some sort of results, like test results that come up, and I do feel like the results that you're waiting on could be a bit gloomy, but they'll come in fast. And I do feel like you'll be quite surprised, and the results will be like they're going to be okay, whatever there is that you're waiting on. Okay. Let's have a look here, Leos. Anything else for Leos? Leos, now's not time for you to be stubborn and to dig your heels in. Now's time for you to move. Make a move. You've been wanting to make a move for a long time, but you've been hesitating for this move to happen for you because you just want to dig your heels in and know that you think that you are right, and you hate to think that you have been wrong all this time. Now's a wake-up call for you to know that maybe you haven't been right, and that your intentions or your intuition of it was telling you all these time and all these years have been correct, and now you need to move on and go to a place where you feel more secure, more stability, and more happy within yourself, Leos. For you've been treated not well. Now, for this year, 2022, is a time of movement for you, time to put you in the world where you need to be, to flourish more, to go further. Do not forget and do not be too hasty. It is time now to live your best life and to be where you feel comfortable and proud to be a lion, the Leo that you are. We want the best for you, Leo. We want you to walk and flourish. We want there to be wind in your hair and you to go and explore different things. But before that, you need to go home, back to your roots, back to where you feel more secure and where you feel like you belong. Okay, Leos. Thank you. And I'll be doing my lives. I'll also be doing the video for the new year as well. So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. and I will see you for, please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video, and I will see you for the next horoscope. So bye for now.